What is to be used to see the mental phenomena when performing insight observation? By Venerable Rung Ruang Papas Saro, Dr. Rung Ruang Lim Chupatipa. Without having sophisticated scientific tools and equipment that we have nowadays, the Buddha made use of mindfulness to observe mental phenomena of various states of mind. The discovery of mindfulness to see mental phenomena occurred to him on the day of his enlightenment. The ability to see the world in accord with the Dharma as it really is a critical observation technique to entrance into stream entry in Buddhism. It is a type of making an observation with no personal prejudgment of what is in favor or non-favor to a self. It is an important factor in study nature as entering to stream entry to the Dharma. The Venerable Shriputta answering to the Buddha on the importance of study the Buddha's teachings on the truths of nature as follows. The Blessed One said to the Venerable Sariputta,
Sariputta, it is said, a factor for stream entry. What now, Sariputta, is a factor for stream entry?
Association with superior persons, Venerable Sir, is a factor for stream entry. Hearing and seeing the true Dharma is a factor for stream entry. Yoniso Manasikara, by having mindfulness with careful attention on Dharma, is a factor for stream entry. Practice in accordance with the Dharma as it really is a factor for stream entry.
On the day of his enlightenment, the mind of Buddha was fully mindful as follow.
The Buddha is mindful, one who dwells happily. When his mind is thus concentrated, purified, bright, unblemished, rid of defilement, malleable, wieldy, steady, and attained to imperturbability. The purified mindfulness is a special condition of mindfulness in such a way that the mind will not be bothered with both the external object of consciousness and the internal object of consciousness, that is, having mindfulness to be steadied, not messing up with the past, and not worry of the future. As a result, the observation will be as to what the truth really is. By not making any bias on the arising object of consciousness in mind processing, not to swing around or to flow with any emotional feeling, not to be in favor or non-favor on what is happening, neither to bother with an arriving external mental phenomenon from the world, nor to entangle with an internal mental phenomenon formulated within the mind, not to anticipate or expect to see something to happen. And by having research on Dharma in the analysis on the Four Noble Truths, then the wisdom is gained from the Buddhist practice.
In Buddhism, there is a phrase having an eye to see the Dharma, which means to say establishing mindfulness to see the truths of life within nature at the level of the object of consciousness.